Hello, Ola, can you hear me? Hello. Hello, Brenda. Are you there?
Yes, good evening.
Good evening. Thank you very much. Hello, can you hear me? Hello. So we are going to turn on our cameras by 7 p.m. sharp. So for now, I want us to just test it and all of this. And I believe. Can you hear me? Yes, I can hear you. Okay. So maybe you just probably mute your mic for now.
Okay,
I wanted
I will mute
to.
my mic now. Once I'm live with you guys, I'll unmute it. Okay.
Okay, no problem, no problem. Thank you.
Time. It won't take time. Thank you.
All right. Hello everyone. Good evening once more. My name is Maurice Nelson. I'm the host and founder of CHILDish. It's a wonderful time to have everyone here. I'm so happy. I'm so grateful that you're here, and I have my guests here that are so ready to give us value and give us everything we need to get today. I don't know if you can see me, if you can hear me. Okay, my guest, it's time to open your camera. You can open your camera if you're ready, as I am also ready to dish out value. All right, my name is Maurice Nelson once more, and today is going to be an awesome time in CHILDish. Remember, our topic we're considering today is the ABC of money, financial intelligence for kids and teenagers here. We have here with me, I have here with me Suleiman Gafar. His name is Olawap Media. I also have here with me Brenda Michelle Asoti. Right. Always we and are ready to teach additional value as we've always done. Yeah. So this month has been a great month. This month we said a lot of things about finance. And trust me, we have all the videos there, and the playlist for that video is right here on this channel. Yeah. I think it's all good. Brenda, I don't know. I think you should rotate your camera, rotate your phone rather, your phone orientation, rotate it, because we are seeing you on the portrait while you should be on the landscape. All right, all right. So everyone, once more, you're welcome. And while we are trying to do a brief setup, we would be going into it right now. Hello, Brenda. You're back, right? I think I don't know if you can turn your camera to
Oh,
see. I hope it's fine now.
sorry about that. I guess it was network.
Okay, no problem. So were you able to this still on phone? I think you rotate your camera, put your camera on the landscape, because we are seeing you on the portrait while on landscape.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me try that.
All right, beautiful, 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 beautiful.
This works, right?
Yeah, it's okay. It's set now. Thank you so much.
Okay.
All right, Brenda, you're welcome. Olawap, you're welcome. This is where we're starting the session right now. Everyone, you're welcome. I can see your comment. Thank you very much for joining. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful. And Childish is so grateful for this opportunity given to us to always be presenting this every other month. So this month is going to be as awesome as we've always been, right? So we have an awesome person here. We have Brenda, we have Olawap here, and trust me, it's going to be an explosive sessions. If you know, I know you've not watched the other sessions that we did. Please try and watch them. I did a session with Brenda on what is money. Okay, first of all, I did my own session on what is money, how to know more, all of those things for your children, how to help your children know what is money, and every other thing. I also did a session with Olawap about budgeting and savings. I also did a session with Brenda on needs and wants, and Brenda was able to demystify the meaning of needs and wants, what to go in and what not to go in for, right? So trust me, it has been an experience session, and I want you to go back to a playlist that we've curated for this month. This month's playlist is beautiful and awesome. Trust me, beautiful and awesome. So now, we're gonna be having that session right now, and we're gonna be starting. So first of all, I want Brenda to introduce herself. I would not want to talk so much about Brenda. I want her to introduce herself in some few seconds. I know she's already smiling. What a nice smile, Brenda. So go tell us few words before now, a few information about yourself, and also Brenda. Over to you. Thank you so much.
Okay. Okay. Good evening, Maurice. Good evening, everyone. It's so amazing to be here. It's a pleasure. All right. So I am Brenda Michelle Asotide, and I'm a doctor, and I'm a lover of God, basically.
Um,
Um, and I love finances. I love to know about financial intelligence and help people get more knowledge on it, basically. So that's about it.
all right. Nice to have you here, Brenda. Thank you so much. So everyone, Brenda is my friend. So if you have any sick person around you, call
Sorry, did you
Brenda.
get that?
Do you hear
Can you
me?
hear me?
Yeah, yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. I can hear you.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you. I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you. Yes, you can hear us. All right. So I'm gonna be running through something, right? So I have like some few questions that some parents ask and all of this. So I'll be asking some frequently asked questions about finances for children. Yeah. So the frequently asked question I'll be asking is, hello Olawap, I can see you, I can hear you. Okay, I can't hear you, but I can see you.
Hey, good evening. Thank you for
All
having me
right,
around.
all right, I can see you now. Thank you so much. I can hear you now, bro. Thank you so much. All right. All right. So I'm going to be giving some house rules at the moment, and before we go into our discussion for today, I'll be giving some house rules, and this is what we're going to be following till so that we'll have each free session. Brenda, you're back here. I hope you can hear me as well. So thing is, when the other person is talking, everybody's going to mute their mics. That's the first house rule, and the second one is that it's not looking like a rule though, but it's something that we used to do. So you'll be following other sessions. We used to have game sessions. So we have game session. And if you don't participate in our game sessions, you pay for it. All right. All right. So there's not much to talk about. And also, first of all, because I know we've done a lot of things already for this session to be successful the way it is. So I don't know, Brenda, can you hear me? Because I think your video is paused. Hope you can hear me. Oh, I think she's having a network problem. All right, so we're going to be having Olawab to introduce himself to us. So Olawab, over to you. Please introduce yourself to us. You know, every other thing you want the viewers to know about your channels and everything. So just introduce yourself. So thank you so much.
All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Sulaiman Gafar Olawale. I'm actually an entrepreneur, a content creator, and also a money making online coach. So um, basically I'm an entrepreneur. That's what I do for a living, and I also advise people in terms of business. So I'm a business consultant. So that's basically everything I do. As for the Olawap Media part, I basically run digital marketing and also do the using the website about social media, business, all of that. So that's just basically everything. Thank you. That's all. Thank you.
All right, Olawab. Thank you so much for joining us here today. I'm going to be trying to, put in Brenda again once more. I think she's having a network problem, so
Sorry
she's not
about
that
the
easy.
breaking transmission.
Yeah. All right, Brenda. I think you're good now, right? You're okay now, right? All right. So can you hear me now? I know Aloha can hear me. I don't know if Brenda can hear me. Brenda, can you hear me?
I think she's having serious network issue wherever she is.
It's very, very serious because the network has been off and on for a while now. All right. So the house rules that I mentioned, I hope you can. I hope I know Olawa heard me, but I don't know if Brenda heard me right. So first of all, I'll just do a brief rundown on what we talked about this month. This month has been a financial session for children, and we've been able to lay some foundation, be able to tell children, be able to tell parents how to help their children know, identify money, right, at a very tender age, be able to let parents know how to, you know, define needs and wants, to their children, and also be able to let parents know how to save and also to budget as well. Because these are the core core things that we need to talk about as parents and as adults and having children around us. And these are some of the things that we were not privileged to know about. So because we're not privileged to know about all of these things, we got to take some very rash and some harsh what's it called now, financial decisions, right, and money making decisions. So because of this, we've not been able to find our feet. Sometimes some people have not seen able to find their feet, but some people, thank God, have been able to meet financial coaches like Brenda, like Olawa, who is an entrepreneur, right? So we're able to meet all of these people, able to help us, to align our financial goals and help us in what we are doing. So here on Childish, remember, we make sure that we treat every child issues, anything that brings issues to children, anything that makes children uncomfortable, right? Anything that will need to make for children to become the best version of themselves. That's what we do here at Childish. So you're welcome. You're free to subscribe. You're free to turn on the notification bell, and also like this video as you are here with us. Olawap is also Olawap Media. He has a YouTube channel as well. So we're gonna be dropping a YouTube channel here as well. So you get to like his YouTube channel and follow him up as well. And also we also have Brenda here with us. We're also going to drop Brenda's our pages and our channels as well. So you also follow her and all. So I'll be going through these frequently asked questions by parents. We're not going to spend much time. We'll spend just 45 minutes here and we'll take some questions if there be. So I wrote down some frequently asked questions that we curated. The very first one is, where does our money come from, right? So children tend to ask questions like, where does our money come from? And sometimes parents don't really have answers to these questions, and because of this, it makes them to feel feel like the parents don't understand, what's happening and all. So the question is, where does that money come from? The next one is, why can't you just go to the bank and get more money? All right, so this question is very, very funny because I have heard a child asking me this kind of question before. The guy, why don't I just go to the bank and get more money? I'm like, okay, okay, okay. Really, you're sure? He said yes. I said, okay, I'll handle this. Next one is, how much money do we have? And the last one is, why do some jobs pay more than others? So these are some of the frequently asked questions that that children really want to understand from their parents, and those are the questions that we're dealing with today. And also we'll be giving some some recommendations as per books, as per games, as per apps, as per all of those things that will help children become the best version of themselves financially. So first of all, I would love to ask also Alawa this question. um why can't you just go to the bank and get more money? That's the question I'll ask Salawa. Salawa, over to you. Why can't, if a child asks you this question, why can't you just go to the bank and get money? What will be your reply? Thank you very so much.
Thank you so much for that question. That's a wonderful question. When a child asks me such a question, the first answer I will give the child is going to be in form of a counter question, and it's going to be like, first of all, what is the job of the bank? Why was the bank made in the first place? The bank is made for saving money, and it's also for investment. So it's not a place where you just go and get money that you didn't actually keep there. Now, the question the child should be asking is, how can he make money that he can keep in the bank, either for saving or for investment? You get my point now? So the bank is not a place where they go and just get money simultaneously or without working for it or for no reason. It's basically a place they go and save or invest money. So if a child needs money, that child needs to, first of all, add the knowledge of how to make money, either online or offline. So he shouldn't be thinking about a bank as a place where he or she should get money. Thank you.
All right. That's a very great answer. Yeah. So exactly what was on my mind. Yeah. So when children ask this kind of questions as parents, so the best thing to do is to tell them first of all what a bank is, which is what Olawap is just telling us. So I'll just go through what Olawap told us. Explain to them what a bank is. A bank is just a place to save money. Yeah. So when people go to save money in a bank, probably you save probably 1,000 naira, for example. So when the parents when you save the money, right? When you say 1,000 naira, the bank probably uses that your money to, do investments, use the money to do whatever it is they want to do, and then get you more money, like probably get you 2 naira. For our banks in Nigeria, sometimes can be 2 naira, sometimes can be can be 15 naira, can be 100 naira, like so. And then we have other. I mean, so when you let the child understand what a bank is necessarily, and then from there you'll be able to tell the child, okay, this is why. Okay. Another thing I would love to say is that the bank is garbage in, garbage out here. So whatever you give to the bank, that's what you get in. Is when you put in money, that's when you remove money. Don't just go to the bank and remove your own money because you felt like the bank makes money. No, bank do not make money. Bank just keeps money. So we have probably some places that have okay, I'm trying to get Brenda in now, and I think she has been able to sort out herself. Uh, all right, Brenda. I think you're back. Can you hear us? All right. So what we have come to conclusion is you need to let your
Okay.
child
Can
understand.
you hear me?
Yes, yes, yes. We can hear you. We can hear you. Can hear you. Oh,
Can you hear me?
yes, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Yes, I am. Sorry about the interruption.
It's
Network
fine.
is terrible. And
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. No problem. It's fine. All right. So while you were away, we talked about some frequently asked questions, right? The first one we talked about was why can't you just go to the bank and get more money? And Olowa was able to give justice to that question. So I think I'll ask you now, but I can see that your network is rolling. All right, so I think I'll ask myself that question. So instead of asking her, so the next question is, um, why do some jobs pay more than others? Why do some jobs pay more than others? So, Olawa, are you going to try, or I should go first for you? What do you think?
Over to you.
All right, all right. So the question is, why do some jobs pay more than the others? So, what first of all, you need to let your child understand that um, that every job has, its demands and all. So when you have that, there's a particular job that has a certain demand and a certain kind of supply. As we taught in economics here, when you talk about supply and demands, when the demand is so high, what happens? I think I'm trying to get let me try and get her back again. Oh my god. So sorry about the whole thing. I mean, I think network is very, very bad. Yeah, Brenda, are you back now? So sorry about it. Sorry about that.
It's fine. Like the network is terrible, so it's
Ah,
okay.
sorry about, sorry about that. I want to mention a particular network, but I mean, God help us. All right. All right. So the question, the frequently asked question I was going to be asking about is why do some jobs pay more than the others? While you were away, Olawa did justice to the first frequently asked question. The first FAQ question we asked was why can't you just go to the bank and get more money? Because children might want to ask you questions like this as a parent. So when you get questions like why can't you just get to the bank, get some more money? So as a parent, this kind of answer you give to them. As Olawab said, first of all, you need to tell them what a bank is, what they do in the bank. And then I also added that the bank is garbage in, garbage out. Whatever is put in the bank, that's what you get out, right? So
Yeah.
that's what we're able to, the foundation we're able to lay. So the second one is second one we are just trying about to explain is why do some jobs pay more than the others? So we have people just going to work and all of those things, and then they don't still get the money that they are looking for. Some people earn more than the other. So because the demand for that particular course is so high, demand for that particular job is so high. So when it's so high, people get to the paying capacity, earning capacity of that job is very, very high, right? People get a lot of money from there because the demand is very high. So and also when demand in a particular thing is very when demand in a particular job is very low, they get to you don't get enough earning capacity as you're supposed to get. So that's the first one. So I will let Olawab talk, and after Olawab talks, I think Brenda, your network is so clear now. So Brenda will now talk. Olawab, over to you. And I don't know, Brenda was not even when I was laying the ground rules. The ground rules is when one person is talking, every other person, mutes their mic. So we'll have each free session. So every other person should mute their mics while we wait for Laura to talk. So Laura, over to you once more.
All right, thank you so much. If you ask me why some job pay more than the others, well, first of all, I must tell you that there's hierarchy when it comes to jobs. Like there's different stages of it. Even in a government job, there's different level and all of that. Now, there's this particular one I like to educate people about, and that's the fact that the more experienced you are, the more you kind of work hard in learning things, the more you have chance of getting paid, getting more higher pay. Let me use myself as an example. I'm a website designer, digital marketer, graphic designer, video editor. It's very rare to see just one person doing these four things, you know. So when you are that kind of person who is vast in knowledge when it comes to a particular industry, you tend to control more respect, and as a result of that, you have more chance of getting a kind of higher pay, because by the time your client need a particular stuff, you are the same person that will advise the client on what to do, how to do it, and where to place it. So as a result of that, this is going to give you more honor, more respect, in the presence of that client. And before you know it, whatever you charge the client will have no choice but to accept, because that's you having more experience. Because you have more experience, the client is going to give you, uh, going to pay you more. All right. So now, when it comes to salary job, when you apply as a worker in a particular company, the very first thing is how long you've been working in that field. How experienced are you in that field? Now, your experience is going to prompt the next question, which is going to be about salary. So that particular thing is going to prompt the next question, which is your salary. How much are you thinking that we are supposed to be paying you based on your experience? When you have a good experience and your CV is, full, your credential is high, you have more confidence in actually demanding for a higher pay. You understand? So those are the reason why I believe some job pay higher than the other. It's not actually about the job. It's actually about you yourself as a person. What have you invested in yourself? How experienced are you? And how vast are you when it comes to the industry? Thank you.
All right, Alawa. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So you're saying that it's not just about the job. The job is one thing, and also the experience you have, on that. On that. All right, Render Vector. Thank you so much for joining. It's so I can see you. Thank you so much for joining. Thanks so much, everybody, for joining. Trust me, I'm so happy to see everyone here. And don't forget, if you have a question, you can drop in the comment section, and we are all going to be answering, in the question session. So for now, let's go. I just go over what Lawa is saying, that it's not just about the job, it's about the experience you've gotten, the skill you've gotten. So if you've gotten a good skill, you've gotten a great vast experience in that particular job, your earning capacity is going to increase. So you can be able to tell this to your kid, because the doctor that just came out right from the university is different from a doctor that become a consultant here. So that's just the way it is. So, Brenda, over to you. What do you have to say about this one? Thank you so much.
Okay. I do agree with everything Olawap has said, and I'll just add a few things to that. Now, I also believe and think that the world actually pays a lot for intellectuality, right? Now, the world actually pays for a beautiful mind. So, this is to say that a lot of jobs may pay higher because they are more intellectual, and then people have to use their minds more than their hands or their skill per se. In the sense that, let's take for example someone that designs a house, right, is paid more than someone that carries the bricks and then does the actual work. So would look at it and say, why shouldn't a laborer be paid more? I mean, he's doing everything, he's carrying out the actual work. But there's someone on the other side that's simply putting down a design, right? He's using his mind to get stuff done. So I would like to just add that the world actually pays for a beautiful mind. So sometimes you would notice, or a lot of times you notice that people that have jobs that have to do with a lot of intellectuality are actually paid higher. Now, this is because I would like to say the mind is not seen, so it's difficult to access what is in someone's mind unless they actually bring it out, which is why people actually pay more for it, because it's more valuable, right? So I'm trying to say that in teaching children, it's good to let them know that expanding their mind is much more than they can actually think, right? It's important for them to actually get their mind working, to get their mind in a beautiful place, to be able to develop their mind in as much as they're developing their skills as well. So, for example, someone that sews dresses, right, would not be paid as much as someone that designs an outfit. I mean, you can agree to this, right? So you'd see that those who actually do these things are paid more than others. So it's very important that people take time to bring forth to bring out value from their mind, which would actually be communicated to the person who is purchasing these things, right? So people pay for value, and the value is a product of people's minds. That's simply what I'm saying. So this is one reason why some jobs would actually pay more than others. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Brenda. The network is coming for you again, but I pray it does not catch you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much once more. All right, so we're going to be going to a very awesome time. This is like my best time whenever I have a live session, right? It's my best one. That time is called a game session. Hope you are ready, right? I hope that Brenda's network will let us let us play this game in peace here. The last time we did the market game, went to the market when we had I had Anu here in the studio. I had Soul Spice in the studio, right? So we did a very wonderful game. But this time around, we'll not be going into that kind of game. We have another game, right? So it is called the lorry game. It's called the lorry game. So you're going to say these words: the red lorry and yellow lorry. You're going to say it in so the game is very, very funny. That's why I'm laughing. So we'll start from Olawap. So Olawap, you're going to tell us, you're going to say red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry 5 times. So you're going to say it in a particular pace, and you not reduce the pace, so the pace will be so awesome and nice. So something like red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry. Yeah, good, my God. All right, so Olawap, over to you. In that pace, so very fast pace. Thank you very much.
Red lorry, yellow lorry, 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 red lorry, yellow lorry. That's 6 times, I guess.
Ah, ah, oh, okay, 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 okay. Thank you so much. So your time has got Brenda. Brenda, I hope you're ready. So Brenda, over to you.
Oh my god, I don't like tongue twisters. Okay, red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry, yellow lorry. I think that's
All right, guys. Thank you so much for the game session. So we're gonna do just one other question, and then we'll do a last game, and then we'll do another question, and then we are done for the day. All right. So the next question is at what age should I begin to show? These are the one the first FAQ we're talking about was the one that children often ask. So this one is for parents now. So the very first question I got when I was talking about this when I was introducing this session on my channel, the very first question I got was, at what age should I begin teaching my kids about money? At what age should I begin teaching my kids about money? So we'll start with Brenda this time around, and then we'll go to Alawap, then I will be the last to conclude on that. So, Brenda, over to you. At what age do you think children should be taught on how to make money?
all right. Thank you very much, Morris. I would say that children should be taught about money as early as possible. Right now, the mind of a child is a fertile ground. It's ready to accept whatsoever is given to it, right? So seeds can be sown at any point in time. So once the child begins to communicate from as early as 2 years old, like children will tell you, okay, this is one money, this is two money, this is three money. So it means they have this level of understanding, right? So they can begin to learn about money from that age. It's never too early, because you'd find out that later on it's almost too late, because people grow up with bad and unhealthy habits regarding money. So they end up not knowing how to save, and by the time they are 18, 19, it's very difficult to inculcate these things into them. So as soon as the parent realizes that he or she needs to, they can begin to learn. So I would advise that as early as possible, just teach them basics. Just tell them, oh, keep aside this part of your money anytime you get it, or make sure you don't spend everything you have, something like that, as basic as possible. Just like we start teaching them ABCD from kindergarten or nursery school, right? Left to me, I would say it should be incorporated into their curriculums, right? Because it's literally a basic life skill. I mean, financial skills are basic life skills. So everyone should learn them, and as soon as possible. It cannot be overemphasized, honestly. So that's what I have to say concerning it. Thank you.
All right. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. So, Olawa, can you go, please? At what age do you think children should start learning about money? Thank you.
Thank you so much for that wonderful question. Well, I totally agree with everything Brenda said. Like, it's more like she's reading my mind right now because that's exactly what I want to say. I was actually thinking about there's no time that is too early for a child to learn about money because uh, if we look at the world of today, probably those of us that were born in the 90s, like we usually go to school from the age of 5, 4, etc. But now children even go to school from the age of 2, like they enroll them in crèche and all of that. Now the thing is, as far as a child is learning ABCD, 1, 2, 3, that same child should also be shown the value of money. How much is 5 naira, how much is 10 naira? If you add 5 naira to 10 naira, how much will you get? And also, when a child is taught about probably Obi went to the market to buy an orange, blah blah blah, it shouldn't just be in theory. It can also be in practical. They should know what it takes to get that orange. They should know the value. They should know many other things that are related to transacting it when it comes to doing businesses. And they should also know how it is when it comes to pricing. It's very, very important. Like I said in the other video, like many people might think that when you are teaching your children how to shop, you are spoiling them. But no, you are not spoiling them. Taking children for shopping to spend lavishly is far different from teaching children the value of money. Just like Steve Jobs said, Steve Jobs said that when your children grow up, like they need to know the value of money, not the amount of money. There's difference between it. Okay, this is 1 million naira. This is 100,000 naira. This is 10,000 naira. A child should know the value of it. A child should know what we call scale of preference. Like, okay, instead of me using this money to do this, why don't I use this money to do this? What is more important? What is more valuable? What are the decisions they need to make in anything they are doing is very, very important. Very, very important. So when you start teaching your child from probably when they are still just learning how to talk, even if they don't teach them at school, this message is actually for the parents. If they don't teach your child the value of money at school, or your child brings an assignment and inside the assignment you are saying Obi went to the market to buy 2 oranges, he ate one and we have one left, blah blah blah. I think it will make more sense if you can practicalize it with your child and also probably showing your child some other purchasing decisions that would have make that thing very, more better for Obi, and also the reason why it's more better if Obi can actually use the money to, buy more oranges and other things. So there are more things that they need to teach a child when it comes to the value of money and also anything about money, but it's not too early. As far as your child is already speaking, as far as your child is already learning ABCD, it's okay. Thank you so much.
All right, Talowa. Thank you so much. That's a very good one. So I would say that on this question, I would say that it's actually very very relative. Yeah, it's very very relative, right? So if you understand that the way you behave, the way you treat this other child is not the same way you treat the other child, right? So and then although there is a baseline, yeah, or should I say yes, a baseline. That's the word now. So there's a baseline to which you put all of them to balance and all. So whenever a child says something like what Brenda was talking about, Brenda was saying one money, two money, right? You see a child saying mommy, okay, you see, very very funny. When I was a kid, remember, or when we were all children, remember that whenever you're being given two money, I mean, even it is five naira two, you have more money than someone that has 1,000 naira. I mean, that's crazy. Every child, as long as it is two money, the child is okay. I mean, what is it with one money? It's two money. So they should understand the value of money. This also gets into what Alawa was talking about. They should understand the value of money. They should understand what this money can purchase, right? This 1,000 naira can purchase a soap, 1,000 naira can purchase this. Your two money can purchase just sweet. I mean, it's two money, but it can only purchase sweet. Also, and all of those things. So once they understand how all of these things works, they will understand that okay, that this is the way it's being done. So it is relative. So all parents listening to me now, teaching your child to make money and whatever it is very, very relative. So I'm trying to say that what I'm trying to say in essence is that it is understanding. We try to understand that when you're dealing with children with money and the rest, you should understand that the children are so bright, they are awesome. So at every time, at every given time, you need to understand that teaching your children how to make money is a basic life skill, right? So once they don't understand this basic life skill, they will not survive as you want them to survive. So that is it. And I have a scenario when a child was going with the mother, the child was asking the mother that wanted to take Domino's pizza and Cold Stone ice cream, and the mother was like, I don't have money. The child said, you have money now, why don't you just go to the bank to withdraw money, bring the money and we're going. And the mother was like, no, that's where the question of the other one comes in, that where do we get money from, right? The bank is just a place to store money. It's not a place to just go and carry money. So when you let your kids understand that it's not just about going to, not about having money, it's about knowing the value of money. So it's very, very important. So we have a question here from one of our viewers. The question is, while I was younger, let me try and put that. He said, while I was younger, my mom advised people, advise people not expose kids to the use of money. A reason is because they will learn the art of stealing, and by so doing, they will want to buy things without permission. So I don't know, is that true? Does it look like something that is real? Right? So I don't know. So I think I'll go first on this one. So the question is that you should not expose children to money. So I don't think that is true, right? The reason why I said that's not true is because we just talked about this, that you should let children understand the value of money. You may not give them money, they should always be with you while you're going to do things about money. So they would see how you're doing it. They know the right way to do it. So it means that every parent should understand the right way, to make money, to deal with money and all of those things, to handle money, so that the children will be able to copy from you as a parent how to handle money, whatever it is you have to do with money. So you're the one that is the first example to your children. So I think I'll let Olawap and Brenda talk about it, and then we'll play our last game and we'll ask our last question, and that'll be all for today. So Olawap, what do you have to say about this?
Oh, that's also a wonderful question. Thank you so much for throwing that question at me. When it comes to anything in life, there is always a positive and a negative. Even when it comes to things that are related to religion, either in a church or in a mosque, you see many people in the mosque or in the church listening to the pastor or listening to the imam, and the imam might say something, and people will have more than one understanding of that thing. I don't know if you are getting me right. When it comes to probably the mom saying that don't expose the child to money making. Yoruba people used to say something that "Ori bibe kologun ori fifo." Cutting the head off is not the solution for headache. All right. So not exposing a child to money doesn't mean that the child won't be a thief. And exposing a child to money doesn't mean that the child will necessarily be a thief. All right. What matters is what approach are you taking? All right. There are so many people that they are so corrupt to the extent that even their corruption, they don't hide it from their children. So such people now, do you think the children won't be practicing that kind of corruption? You know what I mean? For instance, in your business or in your shop, something that others are selling for 500 naira, you are selling it for 700 naira, and you are telling your child that, look, when someone come around, you should sell it for 700 naira. Don't worry. In fact, you can add your own money. You can add like 100 naira to make it 800 naira so that you can make some more money. What do you think you are teaching that child? You are teaching that child to not be, loyal, to be dishonest. You get my point now. Let me use what happened to me today as an example also. I actually ran out of gas, so I went to fill the gas. The last time I filled gas there, it was 1,300 naira. So today when I got there, I didn't meet the person in charge, but I met his daughter. So the girl filled gas for me, and after giving me change, I noticed that she actually calculated 1,400 naira instead of 1,300 naira per kg. So I had to call her back and I was like, what is this? Where's my complete change? And guess what the girl did? She went straight into the shop again to bring out that money without even telling me that, oh, these are the amounts we do it, which means she has been instructed that, look, in case that person kala, you understand, in case that person catch you, just jejely go and bring the balance, all right? So that kind of child now, growing up, what do you think the child will become? What do you think the child will be doing? The child will be thinking about how to extort money from people. So there are different kind of thieves. There are the ones that steal with brain. There are ones that steal with gun, and there are the ones that we call pickpocket. All right, whichever it is, it depends on the ability of the child. All right, but when you teach your child how to turn 1,000 naira to 2,000 naira by doing certain businesses, for instance, my nephews, whenever I'm going to Lagos Island to purchase certain things, I usually take them along. Like, oh, look, if you come to this part of Lagos Island, you get things that we are getting in our street for 500 naira. You will get it here in Lagos Island for 150 naira. So by the time you sell it, you are gaining average of like 350 or 300 naira after minusing your transport fare. So if you are teaching your child that kind of money strategy, the child will be able to earn honestly and not become a thief. But when you are exposing your child to dishonest way of earning, dishonest way of making money, and also probably you are even introducing your child to people who will become bad influence in their life. Like you know that brother is very wealthy boy, is a Yahoo boy, and all of that, and you know that brother now is a Yahoo boy, and you are kind of introducing your child to him or her. All those kind of things is going to make your child to be looking up to them like, wow, me too, I want to ride them. Me too, I want to do this. Me too, I want to do that. And just like we all know, like between last year and today, we've seen so many children, like teenagers, who have actually gone into internet fraudsters or probably ritual just because they want to make money when their mates are in school. Such children are actually relating with bad influence. Like the people they look up to are people who are doing all those kind of things. So to protect your child from becoming like that, you have to protect your child from such people. So in summary, number one, make sure whatever you are teaching your child, you are teaching them how to be honest and loyal. and make sure they avoid any form of bad influence, any kind of person that whatever the person do is going to affect your child negatively. Please try as much as possible to pull your child away from the person. At least discipline them enough to even see the person as a very bad influence and understand how it works. Thank you so much.
All right, Olava. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That's a very, very great point here. That's the great point you've raised there. Thank you so much. All right. So without further ado, let's go to Brenda. Brenda, what do you have to say about this question that one of our viewers just asked?
All right, thank you very much. I think that this is a very important question actually, because there are a lot of myths going on around the place, right? Especially regarding money. And there are lots of myths concerning what makes children steal or what makes them good or bad and all that. I mean, I've heard um, people say that giving a child something as basic as an egg to eat or a piece of meat will cause the child to steal. Do you understand? And a lot of these things are, they are quite absurd. They blow my mind sometimes, right? But it's important for us to actually know the right things. Now, just like I said earlier, the mind of a child is a fertile soil, right? Is a fertile ground. Whatever seeds you sow into it, they would germinate, and at the end of the day, when the child grows up, that is what you would eventually see, right? So it's important to actually teach these children the right things. Ignorance is never the best option. Truthfully, ignorance is never the best option. The best option would be right teaching. So instead of saying don't teach them about money at all, let them know nothing about it, teach them the right things, get them to understand the right things, because the truth is they would find out one way or the other, right? They would find out on the streets, they'll find out in their schools, somewhere, somehow, they would come in contact with money. Their friends will tell them, okay, no, we should do this and do that to get money, right? But if they've been taught at home that this is what money is, this is the value of money, at the same time, money cannot control me, so I can't do certain things just because I want to get money. I cannot steal, I cannot go ahead and beat someone else up or kill somebody else because of money, then they would also be able to do these things outside their home. So even when their friends come up and say, no, let's go to your mom's purse and take something out, and they're like, no, 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 my mom taught me that money should be earned, money should be worked for, and then when I get money, I'm contented with what I have, and then I use it to do this and do that, right? That's the difference that we can actually make, instead of letting them just go ignorant and then they're exposed to whatever information they find, right? Because these children are people that we are building up and sending into the society. Whatever you imbibe in them is what they'll take into the society, and that is the same way they will affect each and every person they meet. So it's important that they are actually exposed to the use of money and the value of money. The mindset of lack and poverty can be eradicated in homes and in children, right? We can have children that think wealthily or have a wide mindset of wealth instead of a mindset of poverty. And this is basically from parents who have taught them the right things. So that when they go out, they are not struggling, they are not trying to do everything that needs to be done just to earn little amounts of money, right? So it's important for us to actually teach children the basic things they need to know. And it doesn't just apply to money alone, to every single thing that we can find. Children should be taught in their homes before they go outside. You know, there are lots of times we leave a lot of things to chance and we just let our children be taught by other people, but I mean, they are our children, right? Every parent owns his or her child. So whatever the child should know should come from the home, majorly from the home. Yes, they would learn other things, but it should majorly come from the home. So they should be taught healthy mindset. They should be taught healthy ways to manage their finances. You would even find out that when they are taught these things, they go out and then they teach their friends, they teach their classmates, and they teach other people. And imagine cycle we've just created a very healthy cycle, right? So there are lots of things that our parents probably did not know, right? The generations before us were not aware that these things should be done, basically maybe because of things they've seen or ways it has played out, but it doesn't mean there's no right way of doing it. Do you understand? There's always a right way of doing anything. There's a right teaching to everything. So children should be taught the basic skills to manage their finances. Expose them as much as possible. Let them know what money is used for. Let them know how to keep money. Let them know that money should not take over their lives. Let them know they don't have to strive to earn money. Let them know that money is a resource. It's not something that they should be wasteful about, right? They should be able to manage money like they manage every other thing that they own. They should be able to manage every single fund that comes to them and every single finance that they have, right? This would actually cure a lot, not just for the individual or the child, but even the society. Because I look at it and I'm thinking that imagine if everyone is taught well in their homes about money. I mean, the society would actually be a better place, because you will not find people coming out to rob other people or outrightly duping others or going out of their way to do very incredible stuff just to earn money or to extort money from others. These are things they probably observed when they were in their homes, right? They were probably in homes where these things were done. And also to point out that, like I said, children's minds are very fertile soil. So it's important to know that children do not just learn by what you actually say, right? You may be saying, "Oh, I'm not giving you money because I don't want you to steal," but they are saying something completely different, and that is what they are learning, right? That is exactly what they are learning. So they learn not just by words, but by actions of people around them. This is why you notice a child that has not even heard something just begins to behave in a particular way, right? So it's important to show these things to these children. Begin with the parents. They should be able to show them that they have healthy savings habits, they have healthy money habits, and all those other things. So a parent cannot be found being wasteful about their funds. They cannot be found outrightly extorting someone else. Like I've seen places where, let's say, for example, the mom has money and then she says, "Go and ask your daddy for the money." Do you understand? Or she has the money right there and you can see it in her hands and she's saying, "No, go and meet him, he's going to give it to you." And you're wondering, okay, there's money with you. What? Why don't you give me that one? Or she's writing a list and then she's hiking all the prices on the list, and the child is just watching. And she says, "Go and give this to daddy. Tell him that is a list for the house and all that." And then the child has learned that. I've seen this play out in so many homes. Unintentionally, the child has learned that. So even if you tell the child, "Oh no, don't steal," the child is saying, "Yes, I won't steal," but behind, like somewhere else, you go out and then remember that his mother inflated all the prices on the list, and he will do the same thing. Right. So I want us to understand that it's more important to show healthy habits to these children, to teach them the right things, more than listening or reading so much meaning into myths and a lot of things that have stopped children from growing. I hope this helps. Thank you very much.
All right, Brenda, that's so nice. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone. All right, so finally on this session, thank you so much. So Brenda, the user is telling you thank you. Yeah, it's on the screen. Thank you so much, Brenda. All right, so finally, I would be before I give recommendation of books for parents and books for children, right? We'll be playing the last game. The last game for today is I'll be mentioning a particular letter, right? And when I mention a particular letter, you tell me how this letter relates to money. Just mention a word that relates to money, right? Do you understand? Hope we get right. Brenda, I hope you understand. So if I say I would mention a particular letter out of the 26 letters of the alphabet, once I mention that letter, you tell me what word relates to this particular letter about finances and all. So, for example, now I would say How would I mention? No, let me leave it. Let me leave it. I will not mention that one. I'll ask it as a question. So, but I hope you understand the game, right? So I'll begin with Brenda, right? Okay, I'll begin with Brenda. So Brenda, your letter is letter I.
Inflation.
Inflation, beautiful. So I want you to explain inflation. I want to explain because we don't have time. So Lawap, your letter is get ready. I'm going to be asking you again and again, Brenda. Lawap, your letter is letter G.
Yeah. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Oh, I can't. Something like guaranteed. Like guaranteed. That's the only thing that comes to my mind right now. Okay. Can I get another letter, please? G is too.
All right. I'll give you that letter. So, we have governors. So the first letter is letter letter E. E for egg. Letter E.
I guess I'm not good in this game. Seriously. Does it involve the name of it? Does it involve the name of the currency?
Brenda, take it to letter E.
The network is breaking. Does it involve the name of a currency?
No, no, no. Anything about money at all. Maybe yes.
See, I'm not good in this game.
Right. So we have expenditure, we have expenditure, and the rest.
Expense.
Okay. So thank you. Thank you so much. So, for the next one, I'll be dropping this. We have some mobile games app for children. The first one is my piggy bank light. Next one is kids money. Next one is P2K money. Next one is save the game. Save the game. So for parents, you can go over this again. So the next one is for books recommended for parents by us. The very first one is called Raising Financially Fit Kids. Raising Financially Fit Kids by Johnny Godfrey. Raising Financially Fit Raising Financially Fit Kids by Johnny Godfrey. Next one is The Busy Family's Guide to Money. The Busy Family Guides to Money by Sandra Block. The Busy Family's Guide to Money by Sandra Block. And then the next one is for the children. So there are some books you can buy for your children that will help them learn finances. The first book here is Alexander who used to reach last. Who used to reach last Sunday. Alexander who used to reach last Sunday. That book is written by Judith Verst. The ages of 5 and up can read that book. The next one is the one I really like. That's my favorite book on this list is called A Money Adventure. That's the name of the book. A Money Adventure by Neil Godfrey. Right? Money Adventure by Neil Godfrey. From ages of 4 and up can read this book as well. Then the last one is Investor. Teen Vestor, like investor, but Investor instead. Investor by Emmanuel Modu and Andre Walker. It is from ages of 12. So this is for teenagers as well. So I recommend these books for you. You can write these books down, and I'll do as well. I'll do well to put it in the comment section as well, so you copy it and probably download it or something. So thank you so much, Olawa. Thank you so much, Brenda. I'm so grateful for this session. Thank you so much. This month has been awesome because you were here. This month has been awesome because you spent your time to make videos for us. We're able to upload these videos on CHILDish. CHILDish really appreciate you and everyone that have been here, for this session. I'm so grateful. We have a lot of persons here joining us here today. Don't forget to share this video to people who need to hear it. Share it to to your friends. The best way we can share information is best way we can pass information is by sharing this video, so that a lot of other of your friends would also be sure that we hear this, and also be able to raise children who can marry your children in the future. It's not just about you. It's about you and your environment, right? So we have a lot of persons joining us, and we can be able to learn about all of these things. So thank you so much, Olawa. Thank you so much, Brenda. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful. Olawa, do you have any last words for us? Do you have any last words? You can just open your mic and say bye to everyone here. And we'd love to see them by next month talking about another topic. You can subscribe to our channel, subscribe to Olawa's channel. We're going to be placing Olawa's channel's link on the comment section. We'll pin Olawa's channel link on the comment section, and we'll pin Brenda's link also to the comment section, so you can go there, watch their videos, and learn from him. Olawap is a very awesome person. He does videos on online money making online. So it can also help you as a parent to also make money online. So thank you so much for this session. I'm so grateful, and have a wonderful night rest. Olawap, do you have anything to say about that?
Nothing. What I would just advise everyone is to keep learning. Don't stop learning. The more you make research, the more you become exposed. Even as a parent, you need to keep making more research, because the life we were living when we were born is different from the life our own children will be living right now. Just like the uh, uh, just like the viewer said, it was like their mom used to, caution them against money so that they won't become a thief. That was the life of children of the 90s. Now, the Gen Z that we have now, even if you don't teach them about money, the ones that will become thief will still become thief, because internet fraudsters are everywhere. You understand? So what matters is knowing how to handle them, and knowing how to, when you make further researches and you learn new things every day, you will know how to handle other children too. Because in the next 10 years, the way it is going to still be different. Like the children will be having in the next 10 years are still going to be different from the children we'll be having now. So what really matters is actually knowing how to handle them, and that's by learning every single day. When you don't stop learning, that's what matters. Thank you.
Right. All right, Alawa, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful. All right, so I want to thank especially Isu. He has been here with us from beginning to the end. I want to thank Okwe, Deborah. Thanks so much. We see your comments. It's been a enlightening session. Thank you, Alawa. Thank you, Brenda. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for staying together with us. And this we saying that every child is a gift. Brenda is about to come in to see our final words. Yeah, Brenda. All right, so we'll just have patience for Brenda to see our final words. So we'll be going. So Brenda, I think you're ready. I don't know if you can hear me. Okay, so Brenda, sorry about that. We're waiting for you to come and see your final words. So we'll be done for the day. So Brenda, over to you. Yeah. Hello, Brenda. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Hello, Brenda. Can you hear me? Network is so bad. Network is bad. Okay. I'm trying to salvage the situation right now. I want her to talk, but I mean, network is not letting us do that. Okay, I think. Can you hear me now, Brenda? Can you hear me? Ah, all right, all right. I think we're ready to go now. Olawa. I don't know. I know she has something to say, but I mean the network is not letting her say that. All right, thank you so much, okay, Deborah. Once more, thank you, Sue. Thank you, Ibrahim. Thank you, Renda Vector. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful night rest. And don't forget, every child is a gift. So what do? You need to treat them as one. Bye, and we love you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.